Wednesday nights in our nation's capital, middle of the week, middle of the season. The Capitals right in the middle of the playoff picture tonight. They welcome in the Dallas Stars. Considered cup contenders, Stars right now in a serious slump. 6 straight losses, a beatdown last night in Carolina. As for the Caps, dealing with injuries, but the Russian machine still going strong. He's played in all 43 games. Doubleheader coming your way. Dallas, Washington to start things off. The Caps, they figured out this retool. Right now, in that top wild card position, a win tonight puts them 3 points out of the top spot in the East, which was where they finished the regular season last year. For Dallas, there is a whole lot of pressure on them. Cup or bust mode. We're here in the studio. It's NHL on TNT opening face-off powered by Verizon. Liam McHugh, Anson Carter, and we got Hall of Famers, Henrik Lundqvist, Wayne Gretzky here. Just quiet in the studio, isn't it? It's different, right?
Very calm and relaxing.
Yeah.
That guy's out in Phoenix.
I was waiting for the animal sound when Ovi walked in, and then I realized Biz is not here.
Yeah.
And you can't do it, right?
No. Only Florida Panthers. That's
okay, got it.
It's in business contract that only he gets to make that noise.
Got it.
And other noises, too.
Yeah.
We should probably take away his phone the last couple of days.
Might have been a good idea. Biz, we miss you, pal. Last night you didn't get to enjoy your Maple Leafs. They got a big win. Oh, finally beat Brad Marchand there. And Hank, they have the picture right there of the bus driver jeans and Austin Matthews, that I know you love. So
bus driver jeans.
I went looking for them today. Couldn't find them.
They didn't find those?
No.
Biz will be wearing them the next time he comes in.
Couldn't find them or didn't have your size?
I said I was too old to wear them. I said it's okay.
Biz, we hope you're doing well. We miss you, pal. We do have a couple of excellent games tonight. We are going to begin with the Washington Capitals, begin in the Eastern Conference, where, as we talked about last night, we will continue to talk about things are extremely tight right now. This retool, as I mentioned, they've got the handle on it, this Washington team. Top wildcard spot, could pull even points-wise with the Islanders in the Metro. They won Monday night. Alexander Ovechkin added a couple more goals to his all-time total. 17 on the season, 914 in his career. We're on the ice, powered by Verizon. He's actually playing, you look at the time on ice, a little bit more than he was playing last year. Now, he'll get the break at the Olympics, Hank, but at this point, if you're Spencer Carberry, you're thinking, let's ease off on the ice time, 40-year-old Alexander Ovechkin?
Well, I'll try to convince that to a guy that's used to be out there a lot. I think that's the biggest challenge, right, as a coach, to tell one of your biggest players of the game to play a little bit less. But, again, he's putting up numbers. 17 goals at his age, it's impressive. Maybe his speed is not what it used to be, but we always talk about this. His game has never really been about speed. It's about strength. It's about finding the open spots, and it's about that cannon of a shot. And he still possesses that, so he's going to continue to put up numbers. And he's always streaky. He can go quiet for like 8 games, and then suddenly he takes off for the next 10, right? And they're going to need it in Washington. They don't have a ton of goal scorers, but obviously he's going to have to play some of his best hockey here to help them get in.
You described that shot as like a drill before in the past.
I think best way to explain it, as a goalie, you want to try to get the body behind it. If you're reacting to that shot, it's so hard. It's hard to read because of the flex, but also because of it. It keeps coming at you. Yes, like a drill. So a lot of times it goes through your body and arm or between the legs. So again, positioning against Ovi is everything. That's why you always have to keep a head on a swivel and make sure you know where he's at. And he's been moving around a lot more the last few years than he used to be. He always used to be to my right. Now you see him in front of the net. He's circling around. So for any goalie out there, you have to be aware of where he is.
You know where you also see him? On the ice and the other team pulls their goalie.
Oh.
You know, that's one thing that
He's
Coach Carberry is not going to do. Other team pulls their goalie, Gretz. You know the Ovi's going to be out there on the ice just getting his cookies.
Oh, yeah. His eyes light up. But so did mine. I don't blame him, right? And especially when it's a 2-goal lead, you can throw it down the ice. If it's icing, it's icing. But, listen, he's such a smart player. He's so intelligent. And you guys talked about how hard his shot is, but he's very smart. He knows how to find those open areas. Great goal scorers do, and obviously he's the greatest goal scorer ever. So he knows where to go to get open, and his teammates know to find him. Teams cheat defensively to him, and he still finds holes. That's how good he is. So, good on him that at this age he's got 17 goals. It's probably a great break for him, the Olympic break, to get a couple weeks to regroup and relax. And it'll be good for the Washington Capitals that he gets that time off.
His passing is still underrated, Liam.
Yep.
And Gretzky made this point in the past before, too. He rarely misses the net.
Oh.
And you're not going to score goals if you don't hit the net.
Yeah, and listen, I tell young kids and parents, that's the one thing. Hit the net. Brett Hull, Mario Lemieux, Yuri Curry, Mike Bossy, obviously Alex. They didn't miss the net. If they missed the net, it was 1 out of every 10 or 12 times. It's so annoying when you go down the wall, you're skating towards the net, and your teammate fires the puck. It goes off the glass and all the way down the other end. You're like, okay, well, what do we just do this for? Hit the net. Good things happen. That 2-on-1 play that Biz likes, where you shoot off the goalie, at least hit the goalie.
I love that look from Gretz as you're skating back on the ice.
Oh, yeah. They used to get it. Trust me.
It's like, you're not getting a pass ever again.
This is a team, Ovechkin's been healthy this year. He had the broken bone last year, came back, still scored goals, but the Caps have not been healthy. Haven't had PL Dubois for really the majority of the season, and lately they've been without Protas, they've been without Tom Wilson, who's been sensational. But the vibes are good here, and they find ways, right? They do different things here to get their team going.
Well, Duchene right here, last game versus the Anaheim Ducks. Last time these two teams got together, Trouba took out Ryan Leonard with a massive hit behind the net. Now, what I like about this fight right here is the Ducks were up in the hockey game. It wasn't 0-0. So this is a momentum shifter for the Washington Capitals. Duchene does what he has to do without Tom Wilson being in the lineup. And he'll do it with Tom Wilson being in the lineup too. But the rest of the Washington Capitals, they responded. And that's what you want to see. And, further down the lineup, you've got that guy Sordiff.
Yeah.
Sordiff, rookie player, started the year on the 4th line. He worked his way up. That line with Michaels and Ryan Leonard and Sordiff was Washington's best line. Combination of speed. They were physical. They were making plays. I'm just curious to see how they do in tonight's game. It's one thing to do as a young player, one game, but can you develop that consistency, Hank? That's a key for young hockey players. One night you can pull it off, which is awesome, tremendous game. But let's see how he does tonight against a very good Dallas Stars team.
Yeah,
that's struggling.
Absolutely, that is the biggest challenge.
Well, there's Tom Wilson.
Playing a part.
For the throw.
Well, to your point, we play every other night, so physically and mentally, it's challenging to find that consistency, not to just be okay, but to be great. And that's what separates the best players and the good players in this game. But having Wilson now, Liam, you touched on it, incredible season right now, and that's a big loss for them. So they're going to need a couple guys to step up and play a very physical game, but also, Wilson is a goal scorer now. You need guys to start putting pucks in the net here to replace that. I don't know how many games he will be out for, but big loss for the Washington Capitals.
Yeah, and you guys hit on it. Those two young kids, they're going to get more minutes because Wilson's out. They're going to get some time. They're going to have to contribute, and they seem to be getting stronger and better every night as the season goes on. Well, tonight we're going to find out they're going to go against a gnarly Dallas team that's lost a lot of games. It's a really good hockey club that was within points of Colorado, and now Colorado seems to have made some distance between them. But home ice advantage to me means a lot, and they're going to battle with Minnesota all the way to the end. So these games are vital for the Dallas Stars.
Let's bring it right over to them, because this is a Dallas team that you mentioned. 6 straight defeats for them. They were right there with Colorado. Now it's even points-wise with Minnesota, right? And the Dallas team right now, those first 37 games, just excellent, right?
Yep.
Neck and neck. They were right there, Colorado. But, man, this 6-game losing streak, the goals are way down. The goals against are way up. They're committing penalties, and it's costing them right now. The players are there. They're not panicking, and it was ugly last night back in Carolina. Rantanen, return game. He heard it from the fans. A lot of love for Logan Stankoven from that Carolina team. But here's a guy who has had an impact on this team, but an impact around the league that maybe we didn't also anticipate.
Well, he plays on the edge. You know, he's a big guy, physical guy. He's an incredible playmaker, but he's been involved in some pretty, gray area hits, if we put it that way.
You're being nice.
Nasty.
Yeah, that's nicely, exactly. But again, he's a player that is so hard to play against because he's so skilled, but at the same time, he can play a little bit nasty. So if you're up against him, you have to be aware. You have to keep your head up. Otherwise, it's coming at you.
Yeah, otherwise you're losing that head. Listen, he's a big man. He's a horse out there, and he's physical, and he can skate, and he's mobile. Those are the guys that are most dangerous. When the guy's big and he's mobile, those are the guys that I got to keep an eye where he is tonight.
I like that because it creates more space for himself. And when Gretzky played with the guy we're talking off camera, another guy named Moose, when you played, and similar kind of play with physicality, combine that with finesse. And no one really got close to Moose at all because you end up eating his stick or eating his elbows or I'm sure.
Well, he had a unique ability, very similar to Gordie Howe. Gordie Howe was that way also. See the ice, finesse player, goal scorer, same as Mark, but physically they could be as tough as anybody in the game. So you're always looking over your shoulder when you want to know where number 9 was and where number 11 was because they were a big train. They were coming.
Well, that's great. Messier was called the Moose. He could hide behind Mikko Rantanen. He would know. Mikko Rantanen is an enormous individual. But this is a team in a big slump. And it's a team where it's cup or bust. It really is for this Dallas team. After what they've done the last few years, you're a good team. You're in a big slump. It's not just one player. What's going on in the locker room?
Well, I think it's important to stay true to your game plan. Sometimes when you start losing and you want results, you could have players start to try to do too much. So it's very important that you keep talking about, because this team, they know how to win. They're a good team.
Yep.
So the key is not to get away from the things they were doing good earlier when they had so much success. But again, sometimes when you get challenged in terms of bad results, you start trying to do too much, and a lot of times it backfires.
And Dallas's team, the success they're going to have is from playing solid defensive hockey. They got one of the best goaltenders in the National Hockey League. They're well coached, they're structured. If they play well defensively, the other stuff will come. And it's kind of ironic when you're losing. Sometimes that brings the team closer together because you start this feeling of, okay, everybody outside of this room doesn't like us, but we're all going to stick together here. Sometimes it makes you a closer team and a better team.
Yeah, and the best players, we always talk about the best players have to be their best players. Rantanen, since the slump, has 10 points. He's been good.
Yep.
And I was looking at Robo, Jason Robertson, how he react after Team USA named their team. 7 points in the 4 games since, so he's been good too. It's Rope Hintz is the guy that's been a little bit ice cold. 1 goal, 1 assist in the last little games they've been playing. And he's really the guy that drives the tempo and the pace for them because he plays with so much pace down the middle. He backs up a lot of the other team defensemen and creates a little bit extra room right inside that blue line.
And we talked a little bit about this Olympic situation. A lot of these guys, they have to take the approach that, listen, we don't want anybody to get injured, but injuries are part of the National Hockey League because it is a physical game. You're still playing to maybe get on that team. These games matter. Those guys are still watching Canadians, Americans, Swedes. A lot can happen between now and February 10th, 11th, 12th. A lot can go on.
You do anything as a group, as a team?
Yeah.
Are you going out?
You hang together.
I mean, that helped. Have a really good team party.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes when you lose too much,
Yeah.
you forget why you're playing. It's to have fun.
You gotta
And
enjoy it.
you need to have fun to come to the rink. You need to have fun when you travel, getting ready to play the game. And when you start losing, sometimes the pressure just adds up and you forget to have fun. So a great team party, reset, let's go have fun, and you turn things around.
Is it hard though, Hank? Because the schedule is so condensed. Normally you'll have like a team party. You've got a couple extra days in between good hard practices, but the schedule is so condensed that you really have to pick your spots.
You do.
What you end up doing.
You do. You got to be smart. Let's put it that way.
I feel like you give like a seminar and planning this party.
Hank loved team parties.
No, hey, listen, I remember, we went out west and we had a good time in every city and we beat every team out west because we were having fun and stayed together as a group. And there were other years where we were just sitting in the hotel because we were struggling. We didn't win a game. So it's that fine balance of I'm not talking about being stupid, but you got to go out and enjoy yourself as a group, as a team, and bring that joy to the locker room, and that will help, especially if you're a good team.
And I don't think people realize how hard players take it when they lose. It's stressful because you're paid good money, and part of that money is you're paid to win, right? And so players wear it on their shoulders, and families go through it with them. It's tough when you're not winning, believe me.
Well, let's talk to one of the players right now. Let's go back to the rink and bring in Matt Duchene. Matt, thanks so much for joining us. I got Anson Carter here up first.
Dutchie, quick question for you. Look at the Central Division. It's so tough. Minnesota Wild made that big acquisition. You've got the Avalanche doing what they're doing. How much are you guys scoreboard watching over the course of this regular season so far?
First of all, hey, Stutch here. We're
smart guy, huh? Smart Alec.
He wins the trophy this year.
I was queued up. I was queued up with that one. That was. Hey, you should look to your right and left at that one. That was queued up for me, I think. Yeah, I mean, our division's incredible, and yeah, I mean, we're going through a little bit of a skid right now, but I'd rather be right now than going into the playoffs or in the playoffs. So, yeah, we got to take a step here, and we know if we, make it in the playoffs where we want to be, we know what the first 2 rounds are probably going to look like. So, it's been no easy path for us the last 2 years, and this year's going to be no different.
Matt, Hank here. We were just talking about having fun, even when things are going against you. You lost 6 in a row. You as a veteran, are you one of the guys to make sure guys are still smiling at the rink and take away that pressure?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, we're so blessed to play this game, and it can feel like the end of the world sometimes, but you kind of put it in perspective, and we've had a great season as a team so far, and 3 of those 6 losses are in overtime or shootouts, so it's kind of like, it could be a 500 stretch pretty easily, and you got to keep things in perspective. So we have a great team. We're all really lucky to play for such a great organization, and we just got to take that in every game here.
Matt, final one for me. With the Olympics coming up, you have a number of players who are going to be over in Italy competing there. Jason Robertson was a guy who was certainly right on the bubble for Team USA. He was obviously disappointed when that news came down. Have you had any conversations with him about it? Because he's played well since then. Yeah,
a little bit. But, I mean, the U.S. and Canada are such deep, roster, especially forward groups. It's tough. I mean, he shouldn't take it as an indictment on his game because he's a heck of a player and he's had a great year.
Matt, thanks so much. Appreciate it. I know you're going for the Stanley Cup this year, but you're already up there for Mr. TNT.
Good luck, Dutchie.
Fantastic performance.
Thank guys. Appreciate it. Thanks,
good
guys.
luck.
Take care.
And just so you know, look to the left. It wasn't the right.
I'm looking to my right.
Come on, Wayne.
I was just saying it's left. It's not, it's either that guy or that guy.
I don't know what anyone's talking about. It had nothing to do with any of this. More instinct fashion choices
your nose
here.
is
Animal
going.
voices.
It's a long year, fellas. Long year.